Welcome guys to the Pizza Wayside Fun channel, and this is going to be a series called F1 2017 Part 1. This series, I'm going to be doing more games like this, like F1 2021, other F1 games, and everything like that. Here we started lap of Melbourne, Australia in the 2017 Torro. So, as you can see me, I'm just saying a lap time. We're playing F1 2017 in 2022. Can it still keep up or not? Let's see. So we're coming to the corner extremely nice in the gear, getting up to 4th gear, and I just seeking shifting. Now I just do an upshift like early, but then I decide not to. So then coming to the corner, getting a perfect apex exit and entry out of there and everything like that. We get a perfect straight line exit there. Now braking just the correct 100-meter board and getting the throttle very gently back up. We have fraction control, all my assists are off. Why would you want to play with horrible assist? Like it's better without it. And through this corner, I made a bit of a mistake, like almost crashing, but then I leave it out there, which is kind of nice actually because I managed to save it, which is pretty good. But then, yeah, uh, coming to the corner, very nice exit out of there. Now, missing the apex to be honest, but that's a racing line around here, so it's better to follow the racing line. And then onto the final few corners, I go a bit slow because just to get the traction up and see the track and how the F1 2017 game physics are. So when I finish the lap, this is what happens when you take so much of curb. Just subpoenaing and spinning it out of control. Now we get it back going. Try to get the just to try getting the grip of the car. That was a doom as we spun off, and now we're just gonna brake pretty early just to see how the car feels, just so I don't make any mistakes for my proper out lap, which will be after this lap. So today here just trying to do some warming tires, even though the tires are already warmed up. Don't know why. Just seeing how the car feels and everything, force feedback settings, because I recently just changed my force feedback settings on the game just as I got it. And also I'm using the Trustmaster T300 and with the open build add-on, so pretty nice to go along with this. But then here we lock up, pretty nice exit, and as you can see I just go flat out right here because why not? Not like as if we are racing, just having some fun, seeing how the game is. Now to here, very nicely, and I actually find this game better than F1 2021. For me, the physics on F1 2017 is like driving a go-kart, the sensitive steering. I know you can adjust the dead zone and everything on the wheel, but it's just very nice for me, and the graphics as well. For me, it's better than F1 2021. And for me, my favorite F1 game is F1 2020 because the graphics are just so appealing. Everything's just perfect with F1 2020's graphics. But yeah, the physics on this game actually kind of like to my liking. I kind of do like it more than F1 2021. I really hope in F1 2022 go EA like make it better, like laser scan tracks, even though it might cost more money, or even like better car physics and graphics. So I'm just gonna let you guys listen to the ancient sound and everything as we love Melbourne. And just see this decent lap around Australia, and yeah guys, just listen to this lap. We're now in the race as it's one light out, two lights, three lights, four lights, and five lights. And we are underway at Melbourne for the first race of the series in 2017 Part 1. So it's a decent start. We're ahead of Grosjean, and you can see Kvyat, they're just torpedoing us. But yeah, we stay ahead of us. It's a really good start. Like perfect. And we put the fuel onto rich mix and back on the standard. As you can see, Felipe Massa ahead of us in the Williams, and ahead of him, uh, I think it's Hulkenberg. I'm not really sure. Or Magnussen, I think. But then Felipe Massa does not get a good exit there. And look at that move down the inside. Now we have Hulkenberg ahead. So in the Renault, and we're now chasing him down with fuel mix and standard. And now on to race for a short while, but then we're right behind him, who's behind Ocon and Force India. Back then it was Force India, and somehow if you remember those times. Other than that, it's a perfect start for us around Melbourne and coming to this corner. We have Hulkenberg right there. We are quicker than Hulkenberg. We get a perfect exit through there. We build through Hulkenberg, and we get squeezed by Sergio Perez and Hulkenberg. Perez lost control, and we get a warning for colliding with Hulkenberg. That's not my fault. Perez is now ahead of us. We make a bit of contact with him, and yeah, now behind Perez. But now I tried to move down the inside to the final few corners, and he fights back, holding me inside line. I try firing around the outside. I stay ahead. Lewis Hamilton with the fastest lap at a 132. Perez is now able to move with me. If you can see the red arrow, and he gets the inside line, but we keep ahead with the outside line. Two to the first turn one and turn two. We're now ahead. We can guarantee that move. That was one of the best battles I've ever had in this F1 2017. That was pretty nice actually. We're pretty much gonna stay in this position for the rest of the race unless something happens, because we won't be able to catch up with the Red Bull. We're in the Torro Rosso, and the Red Bull of Daniel Ricciardo in P6 ahead, about 3 or 2 seconds ahead, something like that. So it's, and if we're pretty realistic, we won't be able to catch up with him until there's a safety car, and for a 5 lap race, there won't be a safety car. But now here comes Sergio Perez down the inside of us. We try to fight this, but we make a bit of contact there with the side pod. Sergio Perez stays ahead. We try again behind him, and Perez goes on a bit on the gravel. We try the inside line, but we're not able to hold up. We lock up, and Perez, we have to let Perez through. We're not going to be able to hold up as he squeezes us through the inside line. And we are all out of shape right now as we're losing control right now so badly. Now Sergio Perez's teammate Esteban Ocon now behind us. Now he tries down the inside, but he can't get it done. So what has just happened there? We've lost P7, we're up to P8 now behind Sergio Perez, and we're squeezed in between the Force Indias. Wow, this is not really the best thing we need right now, but P8 is a decent. I tried to fight P8 at least, but Sergio Perez got his way, hands out, elbows out, and he got a perfect overtake on us, and that was pretty fair racing, I would say. Except he kind of pushed us off, but you're allowed to do that in F1, so yeah. And we have Ocon behind us, trying to not really lose control of the car. Like, there's a lot of understeer as I'm going through the corners with the F1 2017 physics. I'm still used to the F1 2021 and a set of Forza physics. Other than that, to this corner and everything, we get a bit out of shape, not really a quick through there. Now Ocon gets a run on us down the inside, and I'm presume he's gonna get us down the inside, and he does. So now we have to fight this back. His wheel is right to our left, and we look at the contact. He just pushes it off onto the gravel. That's not good. That's not fair racing as well. Is now Hulkenberg tries fighting us. We're basically out of shape here, and we lose to Hulkenberg as well. We're up to P10. And I blame that fully on Ocon. That was not fair racing. Is now Massa is on us, the Brazilian driver, in the Williams fighting us right now for P10, which is not good. But now we get a better run than Hulkenberg on the straight. We have DRS now, putting up rich mix. I'm actually so angry I did not mean this, but I lost braking control, and that was my fault. I ran into the back of Hulkenberg, losing my front wing. And that is going to put us into the pits for sure, and that's basically race over for us. With one more lap left, that's just sad. We're out of the points basically at this point. I'm trying to hold up Felipe Massa, but he has his full front wing. That I don't, so I'll have less grip through the corners. And here we go. Very slow. I'm holding up the pack into slow person right now. And now Felipe Massa gets a run on us. That's actually Grosjean, and so does Felipe Massa behind us in the Williams, trying to go around the outside. But we try to get back on Grosjean. We lock up. Now Danny Kvyat, our Torro teammate right now, gets us done as well here, pushing us off again, almost losing control, understeering. We lock up, and that's into the pits. There we go. So now we're into the pits, and I just put in the radio command boxing this lap for some hypersofts or softs. We have the speed limit, and yeah, this is going to be a good pit stop. Who knows? Let's just see what happens now. So we're into the pits, into the box. It's a front wing change, and we're going to be changing onto the hypersofts. And I'm clutching to get at least a decent pit time. We can just finish this race quickly. And we're out of the pits. Pretty decent pit stop. I'm going to take that with me. Pretty decent. And as you get out of the pits, there's a bit of understeer trying to get the car back up to speed. And we're now dropped all the way down back to the pack. Nothing I could do there. Like, I just made a mistake, like an illusion. I crashed into like Hulkenberg into the back of him. That was a bit my fault, but I actually was concentrating on something else with fuel, which is trying to decrease low, but then I forgot the concentration and focus, and I lost and crashed into Hulkenberg. So pretty much my fault. Other than that, let's just finish the race off, ended off nicely at least for the series. Hamilton wins the race, and Verstappen in second, and in third we had Ricciardo. That's sort of results in the end. Bottas came fourth, and yeah, just don't know what to say. And Vettel came fifth, and Raikkonen sixth. I don't know what to say. We made a mistake. We lost the points. I was okay with P8 or P9 at least, or P10. But crashing to Hulkenberg, I don't know what happened there. So we're gonna finish behind Van Dorn, and right ahead of us is, yeah. We just slow down a little bit just to do a bit of a like drag, put some rubber and so I can do burnout. But other than that, let's just end this series off nicely. If you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe below. And that's it for this Beats of Race Fun video. As we come 28, that's it for this video guys. And see you in the next one.